Dan Newlin! My name is you, and I'm an inspired fan. I love how much you help people in need. I love how much you consistently overachieve. You see, when someone achieves something great, there's this natural tendency for complacency because you just put in all this time, all this energy to go and do this great thing. And once you do, rest, relax, rejuvenate, enjoy, reap the benefits of that achievement. But you don't do that, Dan. You don't sit. You just keep moving. You keep growing. You keep pushing. You give up the number one spot you just worked so hard to get, and you move on to another bigger game to conquer, which means you got to take risks, which not that impressive when you got nothing to lose. But when you have everything that you have on the line and you still go all in and you still execute consistently, that means you're a mental savage. But you know what's a really rare thing to find? Is a mental savage with a big heart. What? Someone who takes the time that they definitely don't have to go do for others in their time of need? And you do for everyone, Dan. You do for kids who are fighting with cancer. You do for law enforcement who's fighting to protect and serve. You do for the troops who are fighting for freedom. You do for other communities who are fighting for survival. That I love more than all, Dan. That inspired me. That made me change the direction of my life. And that's why I'm making this video. That's why I'm contacting you, because I want to be part of the Newlin Miracle Foundation. With the amount of time, the amount of energy, the amount of resources that you're putting in, we could easily attract a ton of people to put in time, energy, and resources so that we can do what you're doing more often, monthly, and maybe even weekly in the future. I have a formula, an algorithm, if you will, that I believe we can take the Newlin Miracle Foundation and make it just as productive and just as visible as you are in this city, but around the world. And as a little side benefit, Dan, I'm gonna blow up your social media following. I'm going to make you a social media influencer, Dan. And quite easily, may I add, because in this country, attorneys are spending hundreds of millions of dollars to be visible everywhere. Except not one attorney has been able to become nationally visible on social media, leaving a market wide open for the taking. Let's take that market, Dan. And to show you that I can back up my words with just a touch of action, I've already got you booked on iHeartRadio 104.1. That's 50,000 listeners in your market, not to listen to a commercial, but to actually get to know the guy that loves his clients, that strives to be a multi-million-dollar producer for those clients, all while having a heart of gold. And before you actually co-host, they're gonna plug you on the radio over and over and over. They're gonna push you on their social media over and over and over. And then the day arrives that you're gonna co-host. We're gonna go in with such a unique strategy that people aren't gonna just listen to you, Dan. People are gonna be talking about you. 50,000 people talking to another 50,000 people that keep on talking, and now we have a buzz created. So what's this unique strategy that's gonna leave people talking? How does the Newlin Miracle Foundation become globally impactful? How do I help make Dan Newlin just as visible as he is in this city, but around the world? Dan, whether you let me help with the foundation or not, the co-host spot and the answers to all those questions are all yours. Just tell me when I can come and see you and tell you all about them. Leave me a comment below, reply to an email, text me, call me. Just tell me when and where. And more than anything, I wanted to say thank you, Dan, because you really did inspire me, and I have changed the direction of my life. And I wanted to return the gift of inspiration back, which is why I dropped off a little gift at your office. Superhumans don't always feel so superhuman every minute of the day. And the next time you're having one of those moments, Dan, that you're maybe not feeling at your best, I hope that you're able to look at all of those pictures and remind yourself of some of the amazing things that you have done for people in their time of need. And remember that the world needs so much more of that, Dan. Thanks for the inspiration.